So we're here to celebrate this little guy. Alam naman natin na baby boy. The name that gusto ko na yung take advantage to at least share a word from the Lord. No? Sa pag-introduce ng name ni baby boy. And the name we have chosen for him is Tov Ayin. Tov Ayin. It's from Proverbs 22 verse 9. And the message that I'd like to share with you guys is the rebellion of the generous eye. Alright. So, nabanggit kanina ni Dinah, over many months, we have been geeking out kung ano ba yung name. Meron kaming nickname for so long. Narinig na siguro yung Tanmeti. And malalim ang history nung bata pa ako. Meron akong inaasar dati na bata, uhugin, sipunin, lagi nasa kalsada. Ang palayo niya, Tanmeti. And excited kami lumaki yung baby na makakatapak ng tae, madadapa sa kalsada, magiging solar boy, nasa kalye. Excited kami. Pero yung setting nandito kami, hindi namin alam kung paano mangyayari yun. Baka maluto kagad siya, wala pang isang oras sa init dito sa Saudi. So, it is such a profoundly beautiful and subversive name. Talagang nag-meet yung aming damdamin dito. But let me just acknowledge the elephant in the room. May baby shower tayo in the brink of what feels like the unraveling of the world. Diba po? We are fully aware of what's happening. The news cycle is terrifying. Nations are posturing. The drums of war are beating. Matindi yung nangyayari ngayon. Nung nangyari yung yung malapit yung pinakamalakas na... Okay. Kasi sakto. So yung pinakamalakas na interception, nayanig yung aming pader. Sa sobrang lakas. Kasi ang lapit, nasa kalsada lang yung aming pader. Yung bintana namin talaga gumanon. So, sa maiksing sandali, nakapag-pack up kami ng aming emergency go bag sa aming kaba. But then, sa kabila ng lahat, we name him Tov Ayin. Yeah. And when you understand what the biblical authors are doing with that phrase, don't worry, we will help you understand. You realize that naming a child this right now isn't naive. Hindi lang siya basta-basta simple. Alright, so I will go on full English for the sake of my friend. Alright? So Tov Ayin, the name that we have chosen, it's an act of prophetic rebellion. Now let's look at the proverb. In English, Proverbs 22 verse 9 usually reads something like, He who is generous will be blessed. Yeah, got it. Don't worry, please. Have yourself. Don't pressure. Let's just keep, the vibe, the calm. All right. So, in English, it reads like, He who is generous will be blessed, for he gives some of his food to the poor. Proverbs 22, verse 9. But if you roll up your sleeves and look at the underlying Hebrew, the phrase for the generous is literally Tov Ayin. There. The one with a good eye. That's it. Now, to understand this, we have to look at how the biblical imagination works. In the ancient Hebrew, okay, there you go. In the ancient Hebrew mindset, the eye isn't just a camera letting the light into your brain. The eye is a projector, as you can see there. It reflects the state of your heart onto the world around you. We see this hyperlinked all over the first 5 books of the Bible. The opposite of the Tovayin, if you can read it, bad eye. In Hebrew, it's ra'ayin. In Deuteronomy 15, God is giving laws about forgiving debts, and He warns the Israelites. He says, beware lest there be a wicked thought in your heart and your eye be evil. In Hebrew, it's ra'ayin. Against your poor brother, and you give him nothing, and he cry out to the Lord against you, and it becomes sin among you. The evil eye isn't some magical curse like, Harry Potter, Wizard of Oz. It's a scarcity mindset. It's looking at the world and saying, there's not enough. That's ra'ayin, that's evil eye. If you get some, I have less. So I have to hoard. I have to protect. I have to build higher walls. You guys, once again, what is world war? A world war is the ultimate catastrophic climax of the ra'ayin, of the bad eye. It is the humanity looking at the world, a world God called Tov, good in English, and abundant on page 1 of the Bible. And instead, seeing scarcity, threat, and competition. It's the tragic result of humans believing the lie that there isn't enough to go around. So we have to take the life out of each other to secure our piece of the pie. But at Tovayin, a good eye, that changes everything. Jesus picks up this exact Hebrew idiom in the Sermon on the Mount. He says, the eye, or the lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is good, literally means generous. In Hebrew, it's tov. Your whole body would be full of light. Jesus was the full embodiment of that tov ayin. When the disciples look at the crowd of 5,000 peoples and a few loaves of bread, they had a ra'ayin. They had a bad eye, yung mga disciples. They said, send them away. Send them away. We don't have enough. But Jesus takes the bread, looks at the exact same situation, same reality, with a tov ayin, with a good eye, blesses it and breaks it. Because a good eye sees the world through the lens of God's inexhaustible abundance. So, to us, may I invite again my wife here in front. Thank you. By naming our son Tov Ayin, Espra. Tov Ayin, in the shadow of this conflict, we are planting a flag. We are declaring the narrative of fear, hoarding, and violence is not the true story of the world. We are praying that as this boy grows up, he won't look at his neighbors or strangers or the poor as threats to his own survival. We will pray, and we will be praying that he will look out at a fractured, anxious world and see opportunities for radical generosity. That he will see the image of God in people that the rest of the world has written off. We don't know what the next few years will hold for us, for the geopolitical reality. It might get really dark. Um, but Jesus said that a generous eye floods the whole body, and by extension, the whole room, the whole community, with light. So may little Tovayin may little Tovayin be a light in whatever darkness is coming, and may he look at a terrified world with a good eye, and in doing so, may he show us all the generous heart of the Father. And once again, we are so grateful and humbled by your presence, with all your gifts and all this preparation. Maraming salamat talaga. Shukran.